Hi everyone, I am back with another Mickey and Minnie card for you today. This is a back to school theme. My kids go back pretty quick actually. I want to say 2 weeks, just a little over 2 weeks from now. So yeah, summer is definitely coming to an end as far as all of that goes. But it's been a good summer for us, so I can't complain. Not too bad. So, let's get started. I will show you guys how to make this card. So your card stock is going to be 4 1/4 by 11. So on the 11-inch side here, you are going to score at 1, 6 3/8, and 6 1/2. So that's it for the scoring. Now we're just going to do some folding. Sometimes this little 1/8 of an inch score line here can be a pain. So I'm just kind of pushing my fingernail inside there to kind of crease it. Seems to work pretty good. So there we go. There we have the basic shape of the matchbook. So what we're going to do now is take our stapler. I'm just using my little tiny Stampin' Up one. And you're going to come up and you're going to do 2. And you come up about 2/3 of the way. But you want to make sure that you don't staple that piece behind it. So that gives you your little insert closure for your matchbook. Okay, so now we're going to start decorating. And I'm going to do the bottom panel here. So my mat, I'm actually using some crushed curry from Stampin' Up. And this is 4 1/8 by 7/8. And then here is my striped pattern paper, and this is 4 by 3/4. And the paper I'm using is from this stack here called 4 Seasons and Everything in Between. It's a paper studio pack. You can find this at Hobby Lobby. It is available pretty much year round. I see it in there all the time. This is the 8 1/2 by 11. So I love those patterns. They're just, there's one in there for everything, just like it says. So we're going to go ahead and layer these together. And then we'll get this on the front. So just like that, and then we'll go ahead and attach this to the front piece. So just like that, we have our bottom panel. Now the top panel, again, I'm using a piece of crushed curry, and this is cut at 4 1/8 by 4 3/8. And then I've picked out the little pencils or crayons, whatever you want to call them. They look like crayons to me. Little pattern piece, and this is 4 by 4 1/4. So we'll just layer these up. Get these attached to the front. Make sure my paper is going the right way. I don't think this is really a directional piece because the little crayons are going all different directions. But cut-wise, you can only do it a certain way. if that makes any sense, or I'm just kind of rambling about it. No idea. Okay, so we're gonna pull this little panel out of here so I can see where I am placing this. And there we go. So just like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and just put in our mat, and this is just 3 3¾ by 3¾ Just gonna center that right on the inside here, and I forgot to grab my itty bitties stamps, so I'm gonna have to do that. Just kind of center that there. Okay, so I'm going to grab my itty bitties, and I'm going to see if there is a school themed stamp in here, which I'm not too sure that there's going to be. Let's go ahead and just do the little apple. That's what we'll do. So you don't have to have these stamps to make these cards. These are just super tiny, and I bought these years ago when they were in the clearance section from Stampin' Up, and they are retired, so they're not currently available. But I do know that some people have found a few floating around on eBay. So I really don't want to do the apple in yellow, so I'm going to pick out the real red really quick. I think that'll be fine. No, actually we're not going to do the real red. Sorry, we're going to do, I'm going to tilt the camera just for a minute. Actually, I'm just going to move it over, and I'm going to grab my Memento. Oh, which one is it? The rhubarb stock, because I think that's a deeper red. So here we go. Alright, put the camera back. Okay, not too terrible. Alright, so we're going to use the Memento rhubarb stock for the apple. I hope it's still got some ink. There we go. Okay, so we've got 3 little apples on the inside, just like that. You can stamp them anywhere you want. I just happen to gravitate towards that left corner there. So I'm going to go ahead and just close it. Like that, so we can work on the front. So let's go ahead and do our Mickey and Minnie, and then we'll do our sentiment. So I've got Mickey and Minnie here, and I've already got her bow cut and tied, and this is just kind of a golden yellow eyelet ribbon from Michaels. So we're going to go ahead and just place them on here so we can get them glued down. So there's one. Grab some glue dots. Put this one on here. Almost seems like I'm going to have to start thinking about another card for next year. It's going to be here before I know it. Okay, so let's get our bow on Minnie's head. So there's that part. Now we'll go ahead and put our sentiment down here. So I'm going to use the crushed curry. And the stamps that I'm actually using for this one is another old retired stamp set. It's called Express Yourself. It was a hostess set. And I'm going to just use the stamp that says You Can Do It, since it is kind of a back to school theme. So any kind of, you could put, you know, whatever sentiment you want on here. It's totally up to you and how you want to do it. So I'm just going to put this on my block. I'm using the G block from Stampin' Up. Go ahead and ink it. Stamp that. Then I'm going to take my word window punch, which unfortunately is another retired product. And I'm just going to punch this out. Like so. And I'm going to take some black cardstock, and with my modern label punch, which is another retired product. They retired all the good ones, I'm telling you. I don't know what they were thinking, but whatever. So hopefully when they were in the retiring list, you guys were able to get a hold of them. So here is our sentiment. I'm just gonna layer this. Oh, I forgot my little rhinestones. Let me grab those super fast so I can center this. There we go. These are just the basic rhinestones from Stampin' Up. Take the small ones. There we go. Now we're going to take our sentiment and center that in between the rhinestones here. Like so. And then we're going to grab a couple of dimensionals. We're going to put 2 of them on here. Just like that. And once we put these on, our card will be finished. So I'm just going to try to center it as best as I can in the middle of the card. Just like so. And we have a back to school Mickey and Minnie card. And then open it up, and there's the inside. Very cute. I hope you guys like this one. I love the paper on this one. It's very cool. So there you have it. There's the back to school themed Mickey and Minnie card for you guys, and I will see you all back here for the next card. So this is the August card, so the next one will be for September. I think just a fall themed, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.